But yeah, it's been a busy day. Started 7 o'clock this morning. We did there's a big and very important meeting in town with some delegates from Omaha. I can't say where they're at, but it's a big business meeting. So just good to see black businesses come together. That's what I'll say.
Well, it's always good to see black businesses come together. Unity in the community. That's what I always preach, and as we move forward, we need to see more of that because gentrification is coming into our communities.
Black businesses supporting each other and linking up from Omaha, not just Omaha, but what I've heard this weekend since yesterday, and it keeps echoing, is a lot of people from outside of Tulsa understand how much trauma and conflict has happened here that has affected the success of a lot of black businesses as well.
Well, here in Tulsa, we're still traumatized from the massacre.
Yeah.
It's passed on throughout generations, and some of our people here, the natives here, are still traumatized from that horrific event that took place back in 1921. Grandmas, grandpas, you name it, great grandmothers and grandfathers still traumatized from that.
And I think that's really, what it is trickling back down through the generations, and the curse hasn't been broken yet. I'll say it like that.
Well, generational curses need to be dealt with. And I think it comes down to teaching our youth and teaching our children like we do over here at KBOB 89.9 FM. It's more than just a radio station. It is a community service station.
Yeah, speaking of community service, we just got done at Lacey Park.
Man,
was beautiful. Got a chance to recruit for the Juice Radio show.
Yes.
And just to be out there, and I think, man, I fed about 500, 600, 700 people today.
The kids, man.
And even ran out of school supplies because there was so many people came out to Lacey Park.
We did. We ran out. See, that's what it's all about. Servicing the people.
Yeah, it's all about serving
the kids. Serving. You never get too big, for the community.
Yeah, giving back to those that matter, those that's coming up, especially the children. And we live in an economy where everything isn't all gravy for everybody. So to be able to reach out and see and help people when they need it the most, I think that's one of the best parts of it.
Yeah, man. I was seeing all them babies and little kids.
Did you see that?
They were coming up to me. Hey, baby, Mr. Bobby, all that kind of stuff. And I'm just like, wow, single parent mothers.
Yeah.
A lot of single parent mothers and their babies.
I think it speaks a testament to that, how important this station is to the community. And and it shows that the work you're doing doesn't go, in vain.
Yeah.
When people are paying attention to the message that you're putting out in public.
I put this radio station together because when I moved back here, there wasn't a black radio station doing.
Well, there was a black station because I worked for them.
Yeah. There was a black station.
There still is,
but
they wasn't in the hood. They wasn't in the community. They wasn't giving back.
Yeah, giving back. And I was saying, man, why come this station ain't doing anything that's empowering the community?
They weren't.
So
they still haven't ever.
We're not going to mention any names.
We just say they were. There was somehow it got lost in translation where the connection to the community has never been there with the black station that's been here forever. Yeah. We'll just leave it at that.
It's kind of to me like a David and Goliath situation.
Oh,
you know
Lord.
what I mean?
Well,
I'm not going to go into the Bible and all that kind of stuff. But
I'll tell you what Bible we can go into.
Yes.
If you want closure in your relationship, start with your legs. Oh, my God.
Ooh,
Drop a bomb on them.
And guess who we got in the studio?
Who's in the studio today? It's a special guest, special edition of the Bobby Eaton Show. Special guest. I'm the special guest. And then we got the special guest with my man,
Big
the Mr.
Boom.
Legend himself,
Big Boom. What's going on there, sir?
Good
How you
evening,
doing, Boom?
everybody?
What's going on, man?
Man, short stakes, no breaks, man.
How you? First of all, welcome home.
Yes,
this is home for
yes,
you.
sir. It's home.
Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Yeah, it's home.
Home of Big Boom, Mr. Freeman.
Yeah.
Big Boom Freeman. Now, you and Bobby go way back.
Yeah, we go back like
Oh,
Cadillac,
man, we go back so
To
far.
the pimping days.
Yeah, back.
Since pimping been pimping.
Hey, man,
man.
look here. he said that people are still being messed up behind the Wall Street thing. Huh?
Yeah.
Oh
Black
man,
Wall
the
Street.
trauma is deep. It runs deep.
But see, I know that's real. Because, Bobby, I seen the U-Haul place downtown when I came in.
Right.
And it traumatized me because I remember my mom, we used to go down there and get commodities down there.
Yeah, man.
And see, you had to have a strong back then.
Yeah, you did.
Man, big gold cans of meat.
You remember that?
The cheese.
You mean big round cans?
Yeah.
Of those?
So we had to stand in line. The line long now.
Oh, yeah.
But we had to pack the boxes to the car.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I'm shamed because some of my schoolmates seen me there.
Yeah.
But what I didn't realize is
commodities,
they was there in line with us.
Doing the same thing.
I don't even know why I was ashamed.
Yeah,
they were behind me.
People were kind of embarrassed to get commodities.
Oh, yeah.
You know, that's what we called it.
Yeah, but wasn't shame when you bust them cans open
boy,
at the house.
But that peanut butter was thick, boy. Woo.
So your government name, can I say your government name?
Yeah,
William Freeman.
Yeah.
William Big Boom
Freeman.
AKA
Yeah. They called me
6'9".
Cowboy. For a while, I was Cowboy, Big Boom. I was everything, man.
AKA drop the bomb on them. If you get out of line,
Oh yeah.
Hollywood's
Oh, yeah.
celebrities need a big bodyguard.
Oh yeah.
Somebody to stand tall and have your back. You the man to call. That's what I heard.
Man, I've been with Steve Harvey for 37 years.
Steve Harvey.
Yeah.
That's right.
You mean bald headed?
Yeah, when he had hair.
Big mustache.
Yeah.
Steve Harvey.
37 years, man.
Wow.
Hey, Boom.
Yeah.
Tell everybody how y'all met and how that hooked up, man.
Well, I was doing comedy before I left here, just messing around. And I had girls that I was working, and I used to go to Steve's Comedy Club just while.
Hold on now. You said you had girls you was working.
Yeah, I was doing a little pimping.
Oh, so that's before the comedian day.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna go back to that.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
That's why I hung out at Steve opened the comedy club. I hung out there, but he didn't know that I've done some work with other people.
Now, Tulsa had a comedy club back in your day coming up.
Yeah,
they did.
What was the name of that?
Jokers Comedy Club.
Yeah, Jokers. Yeah, Jokers.
Yeah.
I remember Jokers. Yeah.
So I went to Dallas and done Steve's club, and he didn't know I'd done bodyguard work for other people. I hung around with Sam Kinison for a minute.
Ah, okay.
So when he found that out, he said, "Man, I'm looking for a bodyguard." He didn't have no money back then.
Mm-hmm.
No, he didn't have no money. But I told him, I said, you know what? I got money coming in. So what I do is I go out with you for $100 every time. You pay for the room and board. And that's what we started, $100 every time I went out with him.
$100, huh?
$100, man.
Wow. Was that a lot of money back then?
No.
Not a lot?
No.
What we talking, 1970, 80?
Yeah, back then. Yeah, it wasn't a lot of money, but he didn't have no money.
Really?
Yeah. But now he makes
just
about $90 million a year.
Right.
I mean, you're talking the same guy who's doing, Family Feud. I mean, once you make it to Family Feud.
Oh, yeah. He the man now.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever been on the set of Family Feud?
Yeah.
What is that like?
It's just like we shoot everything else.
Hollywood, man.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's a studio.
Yeah, studio.
And everything's pre-recorded.
Yeah. Well, yeah, they don't do it live because a lot of stuff go on.
Yeah, right. They got
Bobby,
you
know what my favorite part of Family Feud is the celebrity editions when the celebrities answer with the stupidest answers, right?
Right.
Okay, so what is the craziest thing you might have heard on Family Feud?
Well, when they said, name something that start with a P or something, and he said, pecan or I can't remember what it was. They played it so many times, man. But them guys be coming with some
crazy stuff.
Because it's hard to think. You think at home
you're playing,
right. But when you get there, it turned into something else. Your nerves start kicking in.
One show was I can remember on Family Feud. He said, "Porcupine."
That porcupine.
That's what you're talking about. Porcupine.
Yeah, porcupine.
Right. That was so funny.
He said, what? Porcupine.
Right. Porcupine.
Yeah, that was it.
That's the one you're talking about.
Yes, sir.
So let's go back to the beginning where you said you guys were hanging out a little bit back in the day.
Yeah. Well, we can go back a little further. Tell everybody what school you went to.
McLean.
Okay. He's a Scott.
McLean Scott. And what year you graduated?
75.
75.
Yeah, I was a
You
little
play
late.
any sports?
I was a little late.
Were you always tall, and did you
Yeah.
play any sports?
No, I didn't play no sports because I didn't think I was going to be able to keep up with them grades.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and you had
Yeah,
to.
yeah,
That's what took me off the field.
Yeah,
Really?
yeah. You had
Back in
to.
the day.
So
Yeah.
I say, ain't no need of me wasting my time with this.
Yeah.
Ain't
Yeah.
no need.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, okay, you got high school at McLean,
Mhm.
college years,
No,
no college.
no. Street school.
Straight to the streets.
Hey,
Straight to the
we
school
was
of
straight-
hard
we
knocks.
was in the street. We was in the streets.
Yeah.
Me and Boom was in. Hey,
Straight
back in them days, we was in the streets.
They call it the school of the school of hard knocks.
Every club.
Club. Yeah.
Every after hour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, back in the day, did you do security in Tulsa before you went big time?
No.
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 See, I would go out, and I always knew that Boom was gonna be in there.
No, I'm being there.
He gonna be because he the tallest one and the
No,
biggest
I'm gonna
one.
be there.
Yeah.
Biggest one. That Boom over there.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean? Hey, he is okay. He in there. What's up, man?
Yeah. I'm
You know what I
gonna be
mean?
in
He
there.
gonna be in there. You
Bringing
know?
the boom.
Bringing it, man. And it was, we was having fun. We was young and dumb and full of whatever. You
Oh,
know what I
yeah.
mean?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We was chasers, man.
We chasers, man.
We was chasers,
We was up
man.
there in it.
I mean, you're talking about the days of, you guys, Charlie Wilson.
Yeah.
Yeah,
who
man.
else?
All that.
Who
All
else
of
y'all
us,
came up
man.
with? Bobby Giles. and
Yeah, Tony
Perry
Mason,
Harden
all of them. Yeah.
Goni.
Goni. I just talked to Goni the other
Ruben
day.
Gant.
Ruben.
All
Yes.
All them.
I got in
You
all
know,
the clubs free because I
some-
went out every night.
Some
Yeah.
legendary players.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
It
Some
didn't-
of Tulsa's elite.
yeah. Didn't have to pay.
No, they're not paid because
You
they
know.
wanted you in there because everybody knew you was gonna be there.
Yeah, right. So they wanted you in there.
Yeah.
Now, can you
Yeah.
remember what the popular club was back then?
Oh man, what you say? The Sports Factory,
Yeah, sports
Miss
factory.
Vicky's.
Vicky and
I heard about Miss Vicky's, but I
Eddie
never
had
got
a
to
club.
experience
Eddie had a
that.
Ray
club
Freeman
called-
had all kind of clubs.
Grant, he kept us entertained.
Mars
didn't he?
Club.
Mavs and
Yeah.
yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Now,
Rendezvous.
Marv's Club still exists. It has
His
now
son.
evolved into what they call retro.
Yeah.
That's his son's
But
running.
that's always a good experience. Marv has some good food, though.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
Make
That's-
sure you stay off
that's
the
what-
band list, though. Have you ever been on the band list at Marv's?
No.
He got a band list where you can't come in there.
Oh, why is that?
hmm
What's going on?
Somebody, if you act a fool up in there,
Well, you know they
can't
call him Messy Marv.
come- Yeah.
Oh,
So we ain't going to get into that, but I will leave that for a later
Yeah.
date.
Well, let's don't talk. Let's don't go there.
What brings you to Tulsa?
I was coming to see my grandbabies, my mother, my sisters here, three sisters is here, my brother's here, and I was coming down Friday to see my brother was in the hospital.
Uh-huh.
He died 2 days before I got here.
Oh, man, we
Yeah,
sorry to hear
man.
that.
I heard about your brother
Yeah,
passing.
2 days before I got here.
He's your older brother, right?
Yeah, 1
So
year
you was
older.
on your way
1
to
year.
see him.
Yeah, I was on the way to see him. He died 2 days before I got here.
Were you guys really close?
Well, he was always gone to his daddy's house, and then he went to the Navy, and then he came back. Then we got close.
Mhm.
And how old was he?
He was 70.
70. So he
Yeah.
lived a decent
Yeah.
life.
Yeah,
I'm
he's 70
69.
like me.
Yeah, I'm 60.
I'm 70. So, yeah.
What is the average lifespan of a black person in life expectancy in Tulsa, Bobby? Do we know? Do we got those stats?
I don't have those stats right now, but I know it's not.
According
As,
to what you eating?
yeah, it
According
do.
to what you
And we eat bad.
Yeah.
Hopefully you're laying out
real
the
bad.
salt.
Where do you find a
we
decent
eat
meal? around
terrible,
here? Where you find a decent meal without it being fried?
Yeah.
And that's the thing, man.
Yeah, what you
Some of the
select.
best places to eat do have. It's always going to be fried food.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
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 So
Either
let-
chicken,
yeah,
fish.
Yeah. Let's get back to Boom.
Yeah.
Boom, what's going on now in your life?
Well, I'm still with Steve Harvey.
Y'all traveling around, or you
Yeah,
just kind of
but-
stationary, or
Well,
what?
I'm just in and out, but my check never changed.
Check.
That's
No
a God
change.
blessing. That's
Yeah.
a God
that's-
blessing. Because we don't do comedy no more. No,
Steve don't do no stand-up comedy or traveling or none of that
comedy
no more.
no more, man. So
But he just decided not to do it no more.
Well, he was doing so many TV shows, Family Feud, all that. It was too much.
Mm-hmm.
And then comedy didn't change.
Oh yeah, it's a whole nother animal now,
Oh,
right?
man. They don't want you to do nothing, man. They don't want you to do a doggone thing.
Yeah.
Mhm. They don't.
Let's talk a little bit about your early days working with Steve versus now. What has changed the most from the beginning to where we are at now?
Money.
Money.
Yeah.
So you guys have always been the same with each other?
Oh, yeah. We're still the same.
And
Yeah.
you said 37 years. What is that? Is that normal for
No.
bodyguards to have
No.
that length of a relationship?
No.
with somebody, Bobby?
Huh?
Is that normal? You think at all?
No.
Boom.
That ain't normal at all.
What do you
no,
think, Bobby?
you don't.
Because
It's
I'm
not
gonna tell you
normal.
something.
It's
I
not
see a
normal.
lot of guys on the road. I went to the Bahamas. They had a bunch of groups, Earth, Wind, and Fire, and a bunch of groups back there.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, I just spent some time with Earth, Wind, and Fire.
and then when
Yeah.
when we got out of the limo, then all the guys seen me, and I was the GOAT. Because the problem is with bodyguards, they might be with this group this week, but next week they'll be over there with that group.
Yeah. Now I've been on tour with people, and I've met different levels of bodyguards. Let's talk about that for just a second, because you got that guy that's always in the gym,
Yeah.
Mr. Stay Ready.
Yeah.
So he ain't got to get ready. And then you got the more reserved bodyguards that don't have to necessarily flex
Yeah.
and show force or muscle, that just their presence speaks
But that's me.
where they go.
I'm always dressed up.
Yes, sir. You always in a nice suit, man. Let's talk about your
Man,
suit
you stay
game.
clean, man.
I'm always dressed up, but they respect you
Yeah.
Mhm.
with that. The guys that roll they sleeve up and be standing there with their arms wide, it make you mad at them.
So you making a statement.
It's kind of like I was talking to Charlie, and he's got about 2 or 3 bodyguards
right.
with him. He got one inside the dressing room,
one
one outside the dressing room door,
Yeah.
and one down the hall.
Right.
And you got to go. It's kind of like going through a maze just to get to him.
Right.
And I'm saying, man, what you got with all of this going on like that? And they dressed in black.
Yeah.
How often have you had to deal with someone trying to run up on a stage with your client slash
Never.
friends?
Not even one time.
They don't try to attack Steve, do they?
No. But I'm standing right there by the stage.
Yeah.
I don't think you're gonna make it up on the stage. But if you do, I'm gonna be right behind.
Now, Big Boom is quick now. Just because you big don't mean you can't move.
Look here.
You gonna give him the money's worth.
He gonna bring it now. I know this mindset.
This is my job, man.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
See, you finna mess my checkup.
Right. And I mean, there's no room for error.
See, if you mess my checkup, I'm gonna have to make it where you gonna have to go get a checkup.
Let's real quick go switch lanes. Go talk about Donald Trump's situation, where a lot of people are blaming his security.
Ain't nothing you can do about it.
For what happened at the speech.
Look here, man. They can get you.
Yeah.
Oh, they can get
They
you.
can get you, man.
Yeah.
All that fluff is just fluff, but they can get you, man.
If they want to get you, they can get you, can't they?
No matter how many Secret Service bodyguards.
Look here, man. He didn't have to get on that little building over there. He could have got something to shoot further.
Yeah.
Look here, they can get you if they want you.
Right.
Now they might not can't get you close where they touch you, but if it come to a bullet, they can get you.
Now, have you ever been part of a detail like that, where it's more than just you?
No, we had other guys work with us, but I'm always the man.
Yes, sir.
You're gonna listen to what I say, cause it's really on me.
And you the lead most of the time.
I'm the lead. See, when I first started working with Steve, he ain't never had a bodyguard, so he wanted me to get in front of him. And I said, but when I look back, they're gonna have you busting you upside your head.
Mm-hmm.
I need to be behind you where I can knock people's hand down.
Real talk.
And I can see what's coming.
You can see what's coming, but you gotta be behind.
Have you been in a situation where you had to really puff up?
No.
To somebody?
Hey man, look here. I was 6'6", 360 pounds with a hat and suit on. I was a wall,
I'm
man.
6'1", 360. You think I got the physique to be a security guard or what? I mean,
well, it probably ain't physique. It's when that gun come out, what you gonna do?
Yeah, right. That's what it is.
See, you willing to take a bullet?
Mm-hmm.
Are you willing to take a bullet?
I take a bullet
for Steve Harvey.
I signed up for the bullet.
Mm-hmm. That's why you get paid good for that bullet.
Even after all the accusations, stories, trials and tribulations y'all been through, without a shadow of a doubt, you would take a bullet for the man.
I've been getting paid for 37 years. I didn't got paid enough to take that bullet.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I got you. You.
And I'm still getting the check, man.
And you living a comfortable life.
Hey, man. I signed
life
up
is good, huh?
You flying first class or coach?
Yeah, coach. Making $90 million a year. You think I'm being coach? Man, look here, man. I get limos sent for me.
Yes, sir.
Whatever, everything free.
You didn't pay your dues,
man.
So that's what
I
it is.
paid my dues, and then he know.
Have you ever been starstruck?
No.
With anybody that's came around?
No, because I don't know how the people.
You know what? You like me. I ain't starstruck
No,
about nobody. If
I'm
you've been
always
around,
a star.
see, one thing about it, if you've been around a lot of entertainers
Right.
and all of that for years and years, they don't
just
matter.
People making money.
You know what I mean?
But somebody of boom stature, they like to see people like you around because they feel not only safe, but they know it's some real people in the room.
Hey, man, I'm going to tell you something. I can go wherever we go. I hate to sit down because I'm always in security mode.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, I'm always standing up. My wife be sitting down. I try to sit with her, but I can't stop looking around.
Because you don't know what's going to happen.
I'm just always ready, man.
Keeping your head on the swivel.
Whether I'm working or not, I'm always ready.
Yeah.
Well, you got to be. You know what I mean? To
I don't want to
continue
get
on
rusty.
and doing that type of work,
Let's talk about your personal life just a little bit, your family. What is that like?
Well, I got a wife I've been married to for 25 years.
Okay, 25 years.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
And let me tell you something, fellas. Get your wife.
Get your wife.
Yeah, it'll help you live longer.
Now, boom. Now, hold on, boom.
Help you live longer.
Now, boom.
What?
You was in the streets for a long time.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And they say a man who finds a good wife finds what a good thing. Is that how it goes?
Yeah.
Is that how
right.
This is my third wife.
So is that really what'd you say?
This is my third wife.
I did it twice.
Yeah.
So is she got to be the one at this age, at this point in life, she got to be the one.
Well,
it's all timing.
Timing.
It's all timing.
Yeah, it is.
You know, I was ready. See, a lot of times men are ready when they get in their 50s or 60s. They just don't know how to do it.
Right.
So when somebody come along that they really care about, you start preparing yourself for it, and it automatically just lock in and it make things happen, man.
Yeah,
it just happens, man.
Yeah.
Is life, how do we say it, to the point where you guys can still enjoy each other and it doesn't interfere with work?
Oh, no. She don't get in the way of work, but I don't get in the way of whatever she doing. You know, we just respect each other in that way.
Yes.
You know, and then my wife can come. If I'm on the road somewhere, she can come.
What's the most expensive thing you've ever purchased for her?
Oh, a house, probably.
Nice.
Yeah,
nice.
But I'm all we got a lot of nice things, you know.
Yes,
so,
sir.
You know, is this
well, you know what, man? I knew you was gonna have it nice.
Yeah, oh yeah.
I knew, you know, when I watch your rise take place, and from a distance, you know, because I was out there traveling around doing stuff, and we was meant, man, boom, over Steve.
Oh yeah.
I watch you rise and come on up, and man, you've done a wonderful job sticking with Steve, because I know it's been times you wanted to quit. Or have you?
I never got to that point.
You never got to the point to where you wanted to just pull out?
We like brothers, man.
Did you, huh?
We like brothers. I'm Uncle Boone.
Y'all ain't never had no falling out.
A little different.
Oh no.
Than the average celebrity bodyguard situation. It's
37 years, boy.
He know I'm ignorant. He know I'm ignorant. He'll tell everybody, look here. If something happen, come tell me, then let me talk to this fool.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all can't just come talk to him like that. It ain't gonna turn out good for you.
Hey, we ain't trying to find out where the body's buried.
You know what he said? Only reason I can talk to him because I got a check attached to it.
That's too funny. That's too funny.
I don't play, man.
So personal life.
Y'all like brothers. Y'all just ingrained in it.
Before his daddy died, he said, "Let me tell you something before I get out of here, boy. That's your man right there."
Wow.
He got you. His daddy
he spoke that.
His daddy told him that, huh?
Yeah, before he died, his daddy told him that.
So you got the personal life, and then you got the business life. You're a movie actor, comedian. What else do you do?
Author.
How many hats do you wear?
Author. Now let's talk a little bit about this book, man.
The Bodyguard for Women's Hearts presents.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on a second.
Which one you talking about?
Let's talk about that right there. The Bodyguard for Women's Hearts presents. What is that?
The Bodyguard for Women's Hearts.
Of course, that's you.
Well, that's me telling women everything they need to know about a man so they can quit getting messed over like I used to mess over women.
Bobby, I think he's telling us that he has every answer.
It's in there.
For a woman's heart.
It's in there.
And how to keep a relationship going in this book.
It's in the book.
And look here, Bobby.
Yeah.
I left 30 books here with you, man.
Yeah.
I want you to give every one of them away.
Listen, everybody who's listening out there in Radio Land here in Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Hold on, not everybody now. Not everybody.
If you need some more, let me know.
Hold on for a minute now.
Not everybody.
We're going to give away this book. So
Yeah.
y'all got to come by the radio station at 1216 North Lansing Avenue.
And we're going to reserve.
And we're going to get
We're going to reserve a.
He going to sign a few of them, but you got to come by and get this book. You know what I mean? This book is great. You know, it's on. And by the way, boom, if they don't come by the radio station, can they get it on Amazon? You know,
they should be able to get it
where
on Amazon.
Barnes and
Nobles
or somewhere like that.
The title of the book is "If You Want Closure in Your Relationship, Start with Your Legs." How'd you come up with the title?
Yeah.
Well,
And you got some legs on there.
Because here the thing is,
Bobby like them legs.
if a woman stopped opening her legs,
That's
so
right.
soon, then she can find out who she finna open them for.
Yeah.
Hold on, you said if a woman stopped opening her legs so soon.
Yeah,
She has control of that.
yeah. Because look here, one thing about a man, he'll do anything for you to open your leg.
Yeah,
and
he
we
will.
know a woman's legs is her closest friends, but one day they're gonna part.
Yeah.
Now, a lot of women these days tend to treat what's between their legs as if it was gold or a treasure of sorts.
Well, this is the problem women run into. They think once they open their legs that you owe them something, but they don't realize you enjoyed yourself just like I did.
That's what I was getting ready to say.
Exchange ain't no robbery.
Man, sometimes they enjoy themselves more.
Yeah, so
You know.
I didn't take nothing from you.
Right.
In fact, we exchanged things.
Oh,
Right.
it was a fair exchange, no
Fair
robbery.
exchange is no robbery, man.
It's a connection.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And look here, let me tell you something else. Women got to understand. If you're not trying to get nothing from that person, he can't run game on you.
Okay.
But what make me be able to run game on you? Because you want something from me.
That's right.
we're going to show you guys the book. Show them this book. Boom.
Hey, man, I got the book right
Hold
here.
on a second, Bobby, because we're going to get him to autograph this one live on the air. And this will be a special copy that you can keep in the studio.
Oh, I'm putting it on the shelf with my
Yes.
trophies.
So can we get, you got a sharp, it's a Sharpie over there. Can we get him to autograph that while we,
It's one right over there.
ladies and gentlemen, it's KBOB 89.9 Black on Black Community Radio, Saturday afternoon, 2:30 in the city. And it's the Bobby Eaton Show special edition with the legend himself, Tulsa native and bodyguard of Steve Harvey for over
37 years.
Something 35, 6, 7 years.
Yeah.
That's legendary. How many friends do you know is still in your life after 37 years, Bobby?
Man, I don't know, because some of them have went home.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
They leaving.
Some of them then went on in.
They leaving
man.
here. They leaving at 1,000 miles an hour.
Yeah, they
man.
leaving. I just lost a few weeks ago.
I'm gonna show this.
I got a signing page in there.
Where you at?
Keep turning. It's
This is nice, Boom. This is a very nice book.
And you know, guys, it's hardback too. It's hard. You know, it's a good book.
I'm gonna read this. It says, if you found a man and there's still doubt, take a look at his life from the inside out. That sounds like some real playerism right there.
Yeah.
That's you dropping some LRPs on him, man. Pop your collar one time, big boom.
The thing is, man, women got to understand. Try to find something besides money.
Here you go, Bobby.
You know, and when
That's your autograph copy for the studio.
when women decide all they want to do is chase the bag, you know what I mean? That's all they want out of you is the bag.
I got mad the other day because a woman got rid of her man because he old school. He's about 70 something, but he's wearing crease in his pants. She said, "You ain't going nowhere with me, them crease in your pants." He said, "Baby, but I got on a nice shirt." She said, that's too
because he
old
got
school.
crease in his pants.
Come on, man. When did we get to that?
I don't know, man. This new
I don't know
generation,
if-
they there.
Any woman that don't like a man that, well, first of all,
It's a whole
you got to
new
be on
generation.
some real,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Because-
If you got creases in your pants, then there's a level of certain things we just can't control.
Now, here the thing is.
But when this come to the creases in the
this
pants,
went too
bro,
far. But see, a woman, when a man love a woman,
she
can
respect
ease
his
them
opinion.
creases out them pants. Because she said, "Baby, let's stop and get you a nice suit. And let's stop and
You
get
hear
you some
that,
more
Bobby?
pants."
You're right. You're right.
You can get them out of there. You get them creases out of there.
What? Yes.
So,
You can get them creases out of there. You know what I mean? And you don't have to wear creases.
yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's a thing that you know.
A
You
woman
have
do
to-
anything to make a man happy.
What y'all doing over here?
Yeah, it's all good. We live with Big Boom on 89.9 KBOB, the Bobby Eaton Show. How you doing, Bobby?
Man, I'm doing great. Let's take a break right quick.
How you feeling?
I'm feeling good, man.
All right, we're going to take a quick break. We're going to come right back. It's KBOB 89.9 Black on Black Community Radio.
Sickle cell disease is the #1 genetic blood disorder in the world that can cause many health complications throughout an individual's life. Over 1,700 people in Oklahoma live with the daily challenges of sickle cell disease. Thousands more carry the sickle cell trait.
Supporters of Family with Sickle Cell Disease is an exclusive, comprehensive organization that serves Oklahoma's sickle cell community. Our mission is to effect systematic change in the areas of patient care, education, advocacy, and awareness, and to improve the quality of life for sickle cell patients and their families.
Supporters of Families offers programs such as mentoring, advocacy and family support, sickle cell camp, and much more.
We have 2 offices, one in Tulsa, one in Oklahoma City. You also can find us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And then for more information, you can call 918-619-6174 or go to www.sicklecelloklahoma.org.
Sickle cell disease is the #1 genetic blood disorder in the world that can cause many health complications throughout an individual's life. Over 1,700 people in Oklahoma live with the daily challenges of sickle cell disease. Thousands more carry the sickle cell trait.
Supporters of Family with Sickle Cell Disease is an exclusive, comprehensive organization that serves Oklahoma's sickle cell community. Our mission is to effect systematic change in the areas of patient care, education, advocacy, and awareness, and to improve the quality of life for sickle cell patients and their families.
Supporters of Families offers programs such as mentoring, advocacy and family support, sickle cell camp, and much more.
We have 2 offices, one in Tulsa, one in Oklahoma City. You also can find us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And then for more information, you can call 918-619-6174 or go to www.sicklecelloklahoma.org.
Hey, it's Alfred Woodard. When I'm in Tulsa, I keep it on KBOB. That's how I find out what's really happening. KBOB 89.9 FM.
KBOB 89.9 Black on Black Community Radio.
Yeah.
Live with Bobby Eaton and the Bobby Eaton Show special edition with Mr. William Big Boom, a.k.a. Mr. Steve Harvey's bodyguard himself. How you doing, Boom?
I'm in here, feel good.
Back to the book.
Yes, sir.
I need it back because I forgot the title.
All right, back to
It
the
says,
screen.
if you want closure in your relationship, start with your legs.
What about that picture on the back of it, though? What about the picture on the back of the book? Look
Oh.
here, man.
Well, put it on the camera,
Who's
man,
that?
so they can see, JB.
Who's that big player?
Put it on the
man. I
camera.
don't play around, man.
Who's that player right
I be
there?
so clean sometimes I be
Show,
scared to
hey,
leave the
show
house.
him that. Show him that, Boom.
I be scared to leave the
Show 'em
house.
that.
Sometimes I be scared to leave the house, man.
Now
Show
that's
him
the
that.
man, the myth, the legend, Big Boom.
Look at that Louis Vuitton chair I'm sitting in.
Woo-wee.
I don't play around with it.
Let's speaking
Come
of
on.
Louis Vuitton. Let's talk about your wardrobe just a little bit.
Uh-huh.
What are you wearing?
This is a seersucker suit.
Seersucker. Hey, man, that's
yeah.
old school.
Yeah,
boy.
that's
It's a
old.
what?
That's an old
Seersucker.
It's called seersucker.
Yeah.
See a sucker.
Yes.
If you see a sucker, what you
Yeah.
gonna do,
Look
Boom?
at it, man.
Seersucker.
Seersucker.
Oh, seer sucker.
Yeah,
I thought it was
seersucker.
like if you see
You
a
talking about
sucker.
seersucker.
This
Straighten me
type,
out now, player.
Oh, man.
This type suit the slave owners used to
Lace me up, bro.
Yeah.
wear. Yeah.
I ain't never
That's
seen
the
that.
player suit right
Yeah.
there, boy.
And I like. Let me see. You got the cufflinks.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You got the
man.
drip.
Yeah,
The drip.
Yeah, you know.
It's a drip check.
I put it
What kind
on.
of watch? What kind of timepiece
I
we
don't even
wearing?
have a watch on.
You don't wear watches?
No, because I like my cufflinks.
Yeah.
to do all the work.
Well, you know, they clean. Him and Steve and them be clean.
Expensive jewelry. You got some nice
Not
pieces.
really.
Now, I got a question. Do you wear any Steve suits?
No,
Yeah,
I had a few of them before.
you had a few
But
of
I
them
like
before?
to get my stuff made so it can fit.
Custom fit.
Yeah,
Steve has his own line, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah, he got his
some
own
nice
line.
stuff though. He got
Yeah.
some nice stuff.
Yeah, I mean, when you talk about comedian elites, and I mean the top tier of the game. It don't get no better than one of the kings of comedy, Mr. Steve Harvey.
Look here, man. One thing we know for sure: if you clean and ain't saying nothing, at least you're looking good.
Hey,
you're looking good, but you didn't always look good, man. You ain't never stopped looking good. You've been clean from back in the day.
I got this from my dad.
Back in the day. Let's talk about back in the day. Last time I seen you in Tulsa, you dropped into Saks on Cherry Street. Scotty had the club going on 14th and Peoria.
Yeah.
And he was like, JB, you know JB, I want you to meet my boy. Big boom. This is Scotty. Scotty, that's my guy. He had a stroke.
Yeah,
when was the last time you talked with Scotty?
Probably about 3 years ago. He was looking for nephew Tommy. He wanted me to tell nephew Tommy something on Steve's show.
Yeah, now I imagine he'd like to hear from you or maybe see you. He's doing better from what I'm told, by the way, just to let you know. He's doing better. I know you guys are good friends, and he always spoke highly of you as well. Man. Yeah, I hated to see Scotty go down. Anybody else you come to Tulsa that you look for? Because I know you picked up the phone and said, Bobby, I'm on the way to town. Yeah. Let's sit down. Let's do lunch.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we talked a few days ago, several days ago, and he told me he was coming to town. I said, man, boom, let's do the radio.
Yeah, it's perfect for the book. I mean,
for his book.
Yeah.
This is the place where Black business, Black community comes to sit down and tell their stories.
Right.
Not just you, but everybody knows that when they come to Tulsa, it's, and I think we got to give Bobby Eaton a round of applause for that, man, because you know what I'm saying.
For a long time, man.
He put in the work. He laid the foundation, and now I see it. I can see it every time something important, community-wise, is happening. They want to make sure the Bobby gets the message first.
I stopped in
the exclusive
to see Frances Jordan yesterday.
Yeah.
That's
Francis.
Yeah, that's my girl.
Down to Greenwood.
Oh yeah.
I made a promise to God: if you get me out of these streets, help me find me a wife, I'll go tell somebody.
Mm-hmm.
And so this is my way of telling somebody, because God brought my wife so fast. I said, not right now, just a little quick, but I had to go with it because I asked for it.
You asked for it and you got it, didn't you?
Yeah. So that's my way of telling somebody is writing the book.
So you didn't rebel at all. You just followed his word and what he said do.
Since he brung her so fast, I said I better go on.
See, that's the way God works.
She's beautiful, by the way. She's here with you today.
Yeah.
I'm hanging out in the gala.
Yeah.
And in the gallery with all the in the green room, we'll say. So shout out to her.
Yeah. Lauren,
is it tough being of your stature, having her and keeping the others, or is the respect just commanded and not demanded?
Well, the thing is, I don't really need nothing else, because I had over 300 women. So after that, what the hell left?
Mm-hmm.
You understand?
300.
Yeah.
Boom.
Yeah, I got it on.
Is that why they call you Boom?
Yeah, got it on out of the way.
I ain't gonna tell you my number. So.
Yeah.
Bobby, go on, put your number out. I need to know the number.
Yeah,
no.
You get it on.
I need to know the number, Bobby.
I'm up there with him, but
Bobby, drop that number, Bobby.
Drop no number.
You say the best for last.
If you at 300, then I know Bobby's shooting around 6.
Yeah, Bobby probably.
Oh, man.
You know them light-skinned players, they really know how to pop their collar, man.
Light skin was good back in the day.
But look at man, I ain't what I used to be, and I ain't what I'm gonna be either.
Yeah, me. I don't do. I don't.
Let's talk about the pimping. The pimping real quick. Back in the day, what it really meant to be when a person called you a pimp.
Yeah. What
that meant to you and how much respect came with that.
Well, back in our day, it was like it was royalty.
Yes.
It was something.
Yeah, it was.
It wasn't just a label that was thrown on just anybody. You had to have some stature.
Yeah, you had to be something, look like you're something, and be clean, man. Ride pretty. You did.
Can you remember the car you was driving back then?
Well, I had a lot of cars, but I still have the one that I had a while back. I've been having it for probably 45 years, a 1935 Dodge.
I thought he was going to say Burke. 1972
35 Dodge.
Yeah.
You restored it.
Running board, big headlights, big old grill.
Is that kind of like the one that's at the Memphis Museum in the picture?
Yeah.
At Stacks?
It's
something like that?
Yeah. It's pretty cool, man. And look here,
Gold.
I had
accents.
a trunk holder put on the back. I got a Louis Vuitton trunk on the back of it.
Louis trunk?
Yeah.
Oh, Bobby, I'm out of this.
You keep that in the garage.
Oh
don't
yeah,
you?
yeah. I don't play with them.
I'm
Man.
leaving this interview, man.
Yeah.
The man got a Louis Vuitton trunk.
On the back of
On
my
the back of the trunk.
Trunks. Yeah, I remember them trunks.
Yeah.
So you really lived.
You ever drive it?
Yeah. My car's 89 years old.
You really lived.
It draws a lot of attention, don't it?
Man, look here. You can't turn because everybody trying to take pictures, so they trying to drive beside you. You can't turn.
I got to pull this up. What did you do?
35
Dodge
Ram.
Ram.
It's just Dodge Brothers.
Ram.
Back then, it's called Dodge. It's Dodge Brothers. That's when the brothers Dodge had a car company together.
You said 1935 Dodge. Which one? What's the model?
1935.
So that's that. It's kind of like what you would call a very classy, something you would see a gangster from from Harlem.
Like Harlem Nights.
Yes.
Back then. Yeah.
It's like a sedan, or is it a four doors?
Four doors.
Okay.
Running boards, everything.
They call that a DU.
Yeah.
Or a Volo.
It's man, look here.
Dodge Brothers.
When you pull up in it, everybody want to know who you are.
Yeah, I know they do.
What's the color?
It's a creamy yellow, like a banana kind of color yellow.
Oh my God.
It's stunning.
It's immaculate.
Man.
Yeah. How many cars you got, man?
Well, we got 4.
4?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you like to take out? That classic car, how often does it go out?
No, classic car always, when we're doing special things, we take the classic car, you know. But I like, you know,
I never knew that was a Dodge. And these cars, you would think they were Fords or Chevys, but Dodge has a really good looking car from 1935.
Yeah.
You telling your age.
Well, I'll be 70 in April.
Okay, so
I just turned 70 in June.
McLean High School, Bobby went to Booker T. How did you guys become friends?
Street.
Yeah. Was y'all bumping heads or was y'all?
Well, Boom used to come to some of my gigs and stuff because I'm a musician and we used to play locally around here.
Yeah.
And he show up, at the gigs.
I was everywhere, man.
And I would show up in the clubs and we knew each other and stuff.
So if y'all was in the building, that was one of the places to be then.
Yeah, I mean,
we're guilty by association.
Yeah, right. Guilty. We was some kind of guys that didn't have to pay to get in the club.
No.
They wasn't charging us.
No.
So let's go. McLean High School. I'm sorry, grew up in Tulsa. This is a timeline. McLean High School graduate. Pimpin' days, street life, magnificent Tulsa living, young man. You break into comedy somewhere in your young adult years.
Yeah.
And then you and Steve Harvey meet.
Yeah.
And from there, the rest is history.
The rest is history, man.
And now, 37 years later, you got how many books?
I actually got 2, but that one, Simon & Schuster bought that. I put that out myself. Keith Reed, Keith Reed.
Yeah, Keith.
He's on print shop, so he got that book, printed that book for me.
Yeah, good job, Keith.
And then Simon & Schuster bought it from me and put it in paperback.
Wow.
Yeah, they gave me like $190,000 book deal.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Because not everybody can get somebody to cut them a check just because they got a book.
Yeah, I wasn't trying to get no book deal. I was just selling them out the trunk of the car.
Yeah, this is what autobiography or and of course this is your story.
Right.
You're telling it your way.
Yeah.
So your deal, the 190,000, basically like saying, hey, here's some money for doing business with us. Then you still make money on the back end.
Then I printed 20,000 of those books.
Did you?
Wow.
So I was still able to sell my hardback too.
For someone that's trying to get into,
and you got it in different translations too, huh?
Yeah.
I see.
For someone that's trying to get into writing, that has been writing a story and looking to tell the story and get it published, what advice would you give them?
Well, here the hard thing is that people don't know you have it, they won't buy it. So you got to find a way to put it out there. I was fortunate enough to be with a man that have a radio station. But now it was a curse and a blessing at the same time because other radio stations wouldn't let me on there because
of the relationship.
competition against Steve.
Yeah,
But
Steve's a heavy hitter. I mean, in radio, when his morning show or whatever show he had going, it was really competitive in the radio market then.
But I was we were doing meet and greets. I would sell 300 books at a meet and greet,
and that'd be
at
tough.
$20 a
Can
book.
you, Bobby? Can you imagine? You're a superstar over here on this radio station, and then you got a movie or a comedy special coming, and you need to promote it over here to this audience,
right?
But they don't want you to even come on the air.
No,
yeah, it's a competitive edge.
Yeah,
that's what that is.
Because you happen to work
right
for the other station.
But
it's kind of like we here in Tulsa, you know, and here in Tulsa, this radio station can be one of the big dogs here in Tulsa.
Right.
Yeah.
But if this radio station was in Houston or Dallas
or
something like that, man, we wouldn't be.
Conversation wouldn't be.
Because
the support is there.
Yeah, the support is right.
The support level would be magnified.
It'd be way different. That's why I opened up a radio station here.
Right.
You see, I got a warning label on that book, right?
Yes, sir. It says, warning. I'm going to read this. Do not let this book fall into the hands of men. It could be detrimental. I am the messenger. Hold on. Let me put on my big boom voice. Please don't crucify the messenger. Just listen to the message and learn from it. When you read the book, it's similar to finding out your preacher cheated on his wife, and now you're so angry. Now you feel like the world doesn't mean anything to you. But deep down inside, you know that God still speaks through this preacher. I ask the same for me as I would ask for the cheating preacher. Don't be angry. I'm sorry. Don't be so angry at us for being human beings that you missed the message. If I messed that up, I do apologize.
I spoke in Vegas. A lady flew me down there to speak. It was 15 preachers on the front row. And they got mad because I told the first ladies, stop being excited about being the first lady. And they were like, why? I say, because you're getting cheated on, beat on, and everything else.
Have you ever met Barack Obama?
Yeah.
How was that experience?
Well, we went to the White House, and Steve went back there to talk to him, but it was touching.
Yeah,
it was touching.
That was the first time for us to have a black president. I think a lot of people say now that they look back on it that he did a lot of things for a lot of ethnic groups, but maybe didn't do as much for the black people. Now here it is. We're at 2024. We got Kamala Harris. Yeah. What's your take on this situation?
Chance. She got a good chance.
Oh, she stands a great
Biden
chance.
Biden didn't have a chance at all.
No.
But she got a good chance.
She's got a better chance than Biden.
Yeah.
Now, have you ever been around Donald Trump?
Yeah. We stayed in Trump Tower for a while.
And what was that experience like?
He just kind of spoke, kept on going, you know.
Yeah. Is he the clown? I mean, did you guys, is he the clown that everybody says he really is? I mean, you met him in real life.
He pretty much like he is for real.
Just kind of like nonchalant.
That's every day.
Yeah, he the real deal. He's just like he is, you know.
Don't really care.
Yeah.
Talk about people, whatever.
Yeah. Let me tell you what happened with the preachers, though. Back to that.
Okay.
I told them first ladies quit being so excited about being the first lady. And I say, because you getting misused too, because a lot of preachers ain't who they say they
ain't want to hear that now.
So I know. So the preachers say, brother, you out of line. I say, no, I'm in line. I say, the reason I say that, quit being excited about being the first lady, be excited about being the last lady. Last lady they ever had.
Right.
Wow.
Because look here, if I say, Bobby, here's your first check, you're going to go buy shoes, hamburger, steaks, everything. But if I say, if I say, here's your last check, you're going to be trying to figure out how much a piece of cheese extra to put on that hamburger. So the last is always the best because you're going to cherish
it. You're going to cherish it.
Yeah.
You're going to try to spend it right.
Save the
first
best
you got, last. You know, see, when you tell a man first, you know he got some more coming.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
That's right.
So that's why when you say first lady, that don't mean nothing because it's some more coming.
Yeah, right. More coming after that.
Oh, yeah. They was mad now. The preachers was mad.
I'm pretty sure they were when you say something like that.
Now, let's stay on preachers and the scandals. And you was in New York. I see you met Donald Trump.
Yeah.
You met Barack Obama, other famous celebrities, big time people in the industry. Let's speak. We just asking for
I
your.
want to know.
Hold on a second, Bobby.
What?
Before I forget, your opinion on the P. Diddy situation and his security guard, their relationship, and how his security guard has been so outspoken against him after all them years with him.
Yeah.
What is your take on that?
I would never do it. Some things are left better untold.
Mm-hmm.
But the guy, he probably getting paid for that.
Mm-hmm.
So
let me
it's
ask you
money.
a question about that. Have you ever attended any of those events?
No.
You and Steve and them didn't fool with that.
We don't do parties like that.
Parties like that.
No.
Because P. Diddy's not the only one out here doing it.
Oh no.
No.
There are a whole bunch of entertainers doing it. But check this situation out though. The rockers, the rock and roll guys, they worse than P. Diddy.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, them rockers and stuff, man. I'm telling you the truth.
They are.
They worse
but
than
this
P.
would
Diddy.
make it bad for P. Diddy because he was hiding his sexual preference.
Yeah.
See, if he'd have told
If you would
everybody
tell
like
the truth.
Yeah, if he tell everybody
I like boys.
yeah, whatever, then you be like, ooh, but it'd be over with. See, they can't
It
tell
doesn't
on
make it right, but it would not be looked upon in an industry where that is just a no-no.
Right. My grandmother taught me one thing. She said they can't tell it on you but one time.
That's it. Grandma was talking truth.
Because see, after that is old
real
news.
right there, Grandma.
Grandma was talking truth.
Damn, I ain't never heard it like that,
Yeah,
boy.
I
That's
was-
crazy. Grandma said a real one right there.
I was in New York City on the elevator, and P. Diddy was coming out. I seen a guy coming out of the room kissing another guy and saying, "I'll talk to you later," and got on the elevator. It was P. Diddy. I was like, wow. To myself.
It was him kissing someone?
Yeah.
So you hold on a second. Now back rewind the tape. Did we just hear you say you saw P. Diddy walk out of a room
kissing somebody
and kiss another man and leave?
Yeah, come and get on the elevator.
So in the industry, it's never been a secret whether he liked men or not, or was dipping and dabbling with women and men. But it was just the way he was going about presenting.
It's hard to believe when you hear stuff.
Hearsay. They say a lie is not the truth unless you can prove it.
Yeah, no, it's hard to believe.
Hearsay.
When you hear stuff, but it's it's so much stuff go out there. The guy's been hiding. It's pitiful, man.
Yeah, so, a lot of,
one more time.
Being in the industry,
yeah,
I've been doing it 50 plus years.
Yeah,
and being in the industry is so much in entertainment that goes on with celebrities. I remember hanging out with Rick James back in the day. I remember hanging out with the Gap Band in the day. Natalie Cole, all of these celebrities, Ike and Tina. Man, it's so much. I remember being around Ike Turner, and it was just crazy.
You guys got to experience something in your lifetime that a lot of people haven't got to experience.
That industry, right, Boom?
They human, man.
They human,
but we make them Superman.
We do.
Yeah,
we do. I saw Stevie Wonder one day with half his head unbraided.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
That was probably crazy.
They are human like we are.
Yeah.
They're human, man. You know?
And that's what makes it so hard to be preachers because we don't make them human, man. We make them Superman.
We put them up on pedestals.
And they just human.
Yeah, mega churches nowadays.
They men and
big
human.
time money machines.
5 of them in Dallas didn't fail so far. Child abuse, all kinds.
Yeah.
Is this the year?
Yeah.
Like people say that the secrets do come out and the lies come to a halt and the truth is told.
The reason I say this is the year because this is the year of belief. This is the year that you can believe it because once one fall, it's like, well, I'm gonna tell it too.
I'm gonna tell it.
Wow.
Yeah. They believe it now, so I'm gonna tell my story.
Now you seen P. Diddy kissing another man leaving the hotel room. You 100% positive it was P. Diddy.
He got on the elevator.
He
got on the elevator with you.
He wouldn't tell no lie about it.
Oh my God.
Let's.
But
he didn't know he didn't.
Now this is not a rumor. Now this is not a rumor. This is straight from.
He didn't know
the
you
man's
seen
mouth.
He didn't know I seen it.
Oh
That's
my
what
God.
it was.
Because the elevator door open.
Are you hearing this, Bobby? Bobby Eaton Show, KBOB 89.9.
I'm hearing it.
Live, lit, and local 257 in the city. It's KBOB 89.9 Black on Black Community Radio.
So, boom.
And we live with Big Boom, Steve Harvey, security guard.
Yeah.
You hear, we've been talking about a lot. So tell them, where can they get the book? because you got several books. Where can they get it?
I got one more question though.
Yeah, what question you got?
We got to talk about the elephant in the room.
Yeah.
What is that?
Steve Harvey's wife. National Enquirer.
Right.
Oh man,
all the stories.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tell the story, and let's be truthful. What do you say to the people that accuse you of messing with that man's wife, and what's the truth?
How in the hell am I still drawing a big check and I done
If
messed
he
with this
did
man?
that.
Exactly.
Yeah. Come on,
Look
y'all.
at man.
Y'all,
How you still paying me, man?
Hey,
Yeah.
man, that's foolishness, man.
That ain't even my character, man. That ain't what I do.
So the TMZs and the National Enquirers, that's what they do is they
trash.
Well, you ain't never seen that on TMZ.
No, you ain't never seen it on TMZ.
You seen it on the internet.
They plant those seeds.
They trying to get
destroy
followers.
you.
They trying to get followers
and create stories that are not real.
Are they trying to destroy your character?
Hey, when I first seen it, I said, "Oh no, that ain't real." I say that ain't nothing but a bunch of Boom ain't like that.
Hey man,
yeah.
that ain't
Come
even
on,
my
man,
character.
that ain't his
But
character.
how am I still getting a check, man, for 37 years if I mess with this man's wife? That's like my sister, man.
Never happened.
That's like my sister and brother, man.
Mm-hmm.
Why? I mean, I don't. There's a lot of stories that people would say about Steve Harvey and people and him not being two-faced and
you know what?
that. And we was like, well, this is a man that stood next to Steve Harvey,
right?
So let's get it from him and not hearsay.
Hey, you hear me say it?
Yeah, my good friend Charlie Wilson was on the internet as being dead.
Yeah.
He was being dead.
Yeah,
and so he called me. I say hello. He say, "Boo bye." That's what he called me. Boo bye. What's up? I say, man, you supposed to be dead.
Yeah.
But the internet had him dead, man. They had a funeral for him and all that. I say, man, it's crazy.
The more followers you got, the more
That's
money
it.
you make off that.
Followers.
The internet can be a gift and a curse.
Yeah.
It can also be a very valuable tool if used correctly.
Yeah, if used correctly.
But most people use it to create scandal and blasphemy upon different people to become famous.
Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah,
that's the industry that we live in now.
Commercials will pay you to cut into all this stuff because you got followers.
That's right.
You know, you got 1 million followers. We just pay you some money to cut. Man, they making money off that stuff now.
Bobby
Eaton
Show,
making money.
KBOB 89.9.
Hey, Boom.
Yes, sir.
One more time, man. Tell them about the book.
Man, you can probably get the book. I hadn't chased it down in a while because I'm on other things, but I'm guarantee you it's still out there at Barnes and Noble or on the internet. If you want closure in your relationship,
and tell them the name of it one more time.
If you want closure in your relationship, start with your legs. Then I have a second one called How to Duck a Sucker.
It's on Amazon.
Yeah,
it's on Amazon. You can look. I just pulled it up. It's on Amazon. It's for sale. It's on Simon and Schuster.
Yeah.
So these are big time places where you can get books. If you want some in bulk, if someone wanted to put this book in their stores,
right?
Could they get
they can
bulk from you? Because we have some very nice bookstores here, especially one.
Well, I'm gonna talk to
Wall Street.
Fulton.
I got a bunch of them at the house, man.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Yeah.
So if
I'm gonna help you get rid of some of these books.
Yeah.
So hey, if you want a book, come by 1216 North Lansing, KBOB. Come by the radio station, Suite D. You know, come by and get one of these books. And Boom's gonna sign a couple of them. You know what I mean? A few
Big
of
Boom.
them. Big Boom. He's gonna sign a few of them.
He said, "Put the big on it when you say his name."
Man, I want to thank you, man, so much for coming through here, man. You know, you at home, man.
Yeah, I'm
and you're welcome here anytime. It's been a minute.
Yes,
you know what I mean? Because we've done this before.
Oh yeah.
But it's been a minute, man, and I just want to thank you. KBOB 89.9 FM. You know, we got a bunch of shows over here, man.
The $90 million man, Big Boom.
Big Boom, you know, over here.
Is that billion or million?
Well, it's still me.
Still a million.
Billion, y'all probably won't hear from me.
Anything else you would like the people of Tulsa to hear right now?
Man, I just want people to stay strong, start getting your life together, start taking care of yourself. Because we leaving here now, man.
Boy, we getting out.
And that's that see a sucker
Seersucker.
Seersucker
Yeah.
suit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
It's seersucker.
Seersucker. Yeah.
Seersucker.
Yeah.
And if you're
I used to have a few of
That's
them.
what the slave drivers used to wear when they come out of
man,
big
that
mansions.
is clean. And
Yeah.
y'all matching and y'all coordinated that.
Yeah. No, me and my wife, we be clean, man.
Oh, y'all stepping out.
Oh, they be
are you
clean
stepping
with it.
out this weekend anywhere?
No, we just dressed up and come do radio.
I love it.
right.
If you're not wearing a seersucker, what else you wearing?
I'm just man, look
You
at
wearing that?
Tom
That's just the way it
Ford,
goes.
I just
Versace.
no.
Come on
See,
with
they don't fit people my size.
Yeah. So everything's
I just
custom
I get
tailored.
them custom made. Yeah, my
All right.
name would be inside of.
Oh my God.
All right.
Yeah.
That's a wrap, folks.
That's a wrap.
He just dropped the mic on you. If you don't got your name inside your suit,
Yeah.
then you might need to call Big Boom.
Right.
It's KBOB.
Thanks, man, for coming
Man,
in,
appreciate you, man.
All
Y'all
right.
come back see us.
Okay, all right, great.
89.9 Black on Black Community Radio, live lit and local, Saturday 303 in the city, man. We back to the music now. Y'all have a great weekend. And what's coming up tonight? Join us tomorrow, Sunday, D-Mac, Smooth Jazz Sundays,
Oh yeah.
2 p.m. to 5 p.m. One of the best jazz shows in the Metroplex. And of course, we're back at it Monday morning, Tuesday, and of course, myself with news you can use Wednesdays, 1 p.m. right here on KBOB 89.9.
And you listen to 89.9 FM.